I'm guessing it's working now. Anyway, I know it's Sunday. Welcome, everybody. It is Sunday, and the Bulldogs aren't even playing this week. And we've already got... It's round one, bro, is it? No, it's round two. We played in Vegas. We had a bye. We are back next week. And we're already... Okay, I'll start with this. Broncos rebuilt, this guy posted 16 hours ago. Hearing rumblings about preseason camp Seraldo ran has gotten a lot of senior players offside, with Cherry now asking for immediate release. Questions have to be asked about Seraldo's tough methods. Trust that coming from a Broncos guy after you just lost it two games, one to Parramatta and one to Panthers. Panthers not so bad, but you didn't score a point, and then the Broncos lost to Parramatta like 40-something. You can't defend for shit. So don't talk about us and our tough methods when yous have very tough methods and you still won. So, but even if, okay, Bulldog star centre Bronson Xerri is poised to ask for immediate release from the Bulldogs after just one game into their 2026 season. Great, you know? What a way to start. Look, if he wants to leave, it's fine. It's just, I'm pretty sure they changed the rules after the Lockie Galvin situation that we can't. So if he leaves right now, I don't think he can play for another team yet until next year or whatsoever. So it is pretty bad that he's asking for immediate release. That means something has definitely happened. If it's about how tough we treated him in preseason, which I highly doubt, like these guys are footy players and they're only footy players. They go through a very hard preseason every year and then they play the game. The only reason he would be upset is if he did that hard as preseason and he didn't fit into the team, which is interesting because we do have young Mitchell Woods. We have a couple of halves. We even got Sean O'Sullivan that showed some promise in the trials. So maybe we were thinking of pushing Cherry out, where he probably thinks he's either in the first grade or not, which would make more sense to me than he had a tough preseason because Seraldo's too tough. We've been building heavier. I reckon the preseasons before this year were heavier, especially when he came into the team. So I don't think it was just this year that caught him off guard. It's probably the team changing around. Anyway, Phil Gould, our boss, said something, so take this with a grain of salt, as Buzz would say. But this is what I know. Just spoke with Bronson and his manager. Neither Bronson Cherry nor his manager has asked for the release. Neither Bronson nor his manager has spoken to the media. Neither can explain where the media stories have started. Bronson and I will be having breakfast together tomorrow before training. Bronson will be training with the NRL squad tomorrow per as usual. Not sure what else I can tell you. So obviously, everyone say Gus you can't believe Gus, but I'm pretty sure he just keeps a code. He doesn't say anything about contracts. He's not going to say he's talking with the manager or anything. And if he was to say it, this is pretty much how you know something has been said. Maybe they're not going to re-sign him. Bronson didn't like that. Bronson wants to go out of the team. And that's how we are, unfortunately, at the Bulldogs. As soon as we find out you're not here for the future, we're probably going to find a replacement or look at shifting you into positions that... Because we want to win, man. We want to grow. If you don't want to be here, we've got to push you out, unfortunately. And, yeah, that's what's happening with the Bulldogs. Not so good for Sunday, you know. We just want to buy. But obviously the media is going to pump us over this. They want to ruffle our feathers, and I think we can take this. I would love to... One sec. I would love to show you what I think the team's going to be now that Sherry's gone. But you know what? I will. It'll take me a bit, but I'll do it quickly. This is the only way. I could draw it up or do something elaborate, but why not just go in the game, get the team, show you how it would be without Sherry and what I think is going on with the Bulldogs. It's got the data there for me. 1 second. All right, so we'll go here. What are these? Hectic. I didn't know they added that. All right, not the women's. No. All right, this is the team. Yeah, he's on the left now. So basically, I reckon Bronson's Sherry out. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I think Matt Burton needs to sort of go into the centres because he'll probably be there. We'll probably move Galvin to his natural position at 6, sorry. And probably fit in Mitchell Woods. That's what I reckon's happening. We're looking at other teams and they've got their young halves going out there and their young halves are fucking getting better and accelerating. Yeah, we've got Galvin doing that. But let's be honest, the growth with Bronson Sherry at centre is so small compared to the growth like having someone as young as Mitchell Woods at 7. So I do believe that this will be a better growing option for the Bulldogs. Sherry releasing probably removes some salary cap option. If we can get Burton and Critter as our centres. And I know people are going to complain, Burton, he does the kicking. These guys are legit, got their whole life to learn and become kickers. It's not like they're going to have a centre or a Burton that's just going to come and do their bombs always. They got to learn how to kick, and we need them in the team kicking to get them better at it, especially in first grade. We can't just have Mitchell Woods in New South Wales Cup just kicking it around there thinking he's great. Nah, he needs to come up with the big boys and get a lot better. And I feel like the growth, he will grow a lot more. His position is, it's money. He was New South Wales Cup, under 18s or 19s, New South Wales State of Origin captain. He's the guy, Mitchell Woods. So if we can get him developing, it'll be a lot better than Sherry. If Sherry wants to release, fine. I'm sure people will want him. There's also the other thing about Sherry. Maybe he's popped again. Maybe he knows something's in his system. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's little word, especially how Gus and stuff have planned this. But that's how I think the team's going to go. I think we're going to have Burton here at 3. He can still do the kicks, especially how we set against the Dragons at the end. We set back and it was like Critter on the left, Burton on the right. We could still do that in Golden Point if Burton's on the right centre and Critter's on the left. They could come in for the field goal attempts or even a kick, depending on where we are. I still think Burton can get his kicks in. Even Carraz, I've always thought even Carraz could be a better centre than Sherry. He's bigger. His defence is better. I think the more he plays in the centre, he will probably make a lot more meters. He gets his offloads off and maybe give like Jonathan Sewer or one of those other younger, or Jetro Rinakama when he gets better, a shot at the wing. Because Montoya, another person who I think is going to be on the outer with us next is Marcelo Montoya. Unfortunately, I love Montoya. I think he's a good player when he wants to be, but let's be honest, he's not development-wise. He's probably hit his peak. That's why I'm just like, he can have a good game or something, but Jonathan Sewer, Jethro Nakama, they can get better. And that's what we want to do at the Bulldogs. And Bronson Xerri is the first one to show anything. And I know people, Gus is saying, oh, no, it's nothing. Like, we haven't heard anything, right? But that's bullshit, because if there's reports where there's smoke, there's fire with rugby league. You don't get reports without any talks or anything. Especially the guy who reported it is like the notorious Bulldogs guy. He knows everything. So, yep, sad news for the doggies. But in my head, I think this was always going to happen. And I think Montoya is probably next, unfortunately. I know people don't like to hear what I say, but I'm real with the doggies. I'm a diehard doggies fan, and that's what I feel about the team. And this news that's trying to ruffle our feathers, I think it's better for development. We're going to verse the Raiders in Canberra, down in the cold again. So I think imagine we have Burden and Critter in the centers. I think it's just a better option for us. Anyway, that's what I got to say about that. So a lot of people are going to see this over the week. I'm sure in the week this is going to get played over on NRL 360. What's going to happen with Xerri? I don't think he can move right now. I think this is a very big jump for him to just say, I want an immediate release. And he must really feel away. But as Phil said, he hasn't spoke to anyone. So, hey, I don't know. Anyway, let's go into some reacts. So I've been waiting to get to this one. It's getting bigger, but I like it. I was going to watch it as soon as it came out, but I couldn't fucking find it. But this is a video by these they look maybe a bit younger than me, but they're from Sydney. They're in my areas, sort of. And their names are Pete Z and Drew Pavlo, I think. Anyway, I exposed a $4.6 billion disability fraud scheme. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen the NDIS scheme that's been happening in Bankstown, and it's happening all over Australia. Apparently, we put more money into this than the military here, which makes sense. I don't think we put as much into the military as we should, but yeah, we put a lot into disability. So they're saying I exposed a $4.6 billion disability fraud scheme. So let's have a look through it. I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole thing. It's a long one. Fuck it, I'll watch the whole thing and then I'll edit it and whatever. But I feel like this shit needs to be known. Even if you're watching my videos, I just want to show you this. And I condemn it. I don't think this is good. I don't think you should be frauding the government, because in the end of the day, you're frauding our tax dollars, which is bad. This is bad. I know it's funny and it's this is cool, but it's fucking us up in the long run. It's fucking us up. So we need to sort this shit. We need to expose this shit. And these boys did it. I'm sure they're inspired by Nick Shirley, but this is what we got to do.
You come to St. Clair. Oh, you're going to be in the trouble.
Can I ask you a
understand?
question?
No.
Of course. Is this a legitimate business?
Bro, get out.
Hey,
get out.
that's assault because this is my
That's
property.
Whoa.
I'm on. Hey.
She just broke the $800 glass.
How many times?
Oh, what? Bro, I just bought them. That would be annoying. They are fucking $800.
You broke my
I
glasses.
don't care whatever you're going to say.
You broke my glasses.
Yes, I don't
$800 to these NDIS people is nothing. Don't worry about
I'm not
that.
going to speak to anyone.
Are you seeing this?
$800 glasses? Where'd you get that from? The $2 shop?
Is the NDIS, the National Disability
Insurance Scheme.
The Western Sydney support worker is accused of stealing millions of dollars meant for disability services.
Now, this disability program has a bigger budget than the entire military of Australia. And what if I told you anyone with the pulse can take advantage of that system?
See that shit? See that graph?
Get out.
Wait.
National Disability
Insurance Scheme.
The Western Sydney support worker is
Where's
accused
that
of
graph?
stealing millions of dollars meant for disability services.
Now, this disability program has a bigger budget than the
Look at that shit, right?
entire military of
So basically, what I'm getting from this is, if we ever have an issue, bro, we are sending the NDIS and not our defense. Because look at this shit, bro. We've got more money in this shit than the defense. Let's send them, bro. You know what I mean? They got the power, bro. They could fuck up our defense.
Australia. And what if I told you anyone with the pulse can take advantage of that system? And here's exactly how it works. The Australian government
we're all
uses
disabled, right?
taxpayers' money to help people who have a disability. However, the money does not go directly to the person with special needs. It goes to a grown-up who has made themselves worthy enough to take care of them. And then this provider is in charge of hiring people to
Why did the dude that they used as the cartoon look like him and not her?
help the person with the disability. But what most people don't know is that they can use their power to abuse the system. This
Yellow?
is Drew Pavlu, a
You didn't have to get the yellow, Merc.
political activist who's dedicated a lot of his time digging into the potential NDIS fraud in Australia. So why is it taking people like us to actually look into this? Like mainstream media doesn't look into it. You know, the government's obviously not looking into it. So like, why does it take people?
Look at
like
the money
us?
that's going
There's two
into
things
it.
here, Pete. One of them is the fact that Australia has extremely weak freedom of speech protections. We don't have, for example, the First Amendment that the Americans have.
The man arrested for hate speech.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you make an allegation
By the way, I know the guy that got arrested for hate speech. Like, I don't know.
against, you know, an NDIS business, even if it's a truthful allegation, you can be sued into the ground through defamation. There's this whole industry in Australia, basically fraudulent defamation type lawsuits that are basically just designed to silence people and silence journalism, especially for independent creators. It's literally crushing. If you want to do what Nick Shirley's doing in Minnesota, it's almost impossible here in Australia. If you get sued for defamation, even if it's a completely made up lawsuit, to defend it will cost $500,000 minimum.
So they'll bankrupt you, essentially.
Bankrupt you.
Now, we have been targeted making this video. Originally, we had 17 hours of raw footage, which has now been condensed into a 50-minute video, all because of the legal threats we received from NDIS providers. We had to go through 5 different lawyers just to actually get this final video out, which is like what we've been dealing with. And
I wish to God that we had free speech in this country. We do not have free speech in Australia. There's no First Amendment here. So let's be very clear. This is a straight legal disclaimer. We are not making criminal allegations of fraud against anybody in this video. We are simply putting evidence on the table. We are asking people to look at the NDIS and draw their own conclusions.
we do actually
right.
want to buy a Lamborghini after this. So we may actually start an NDIS, actually.
Oh, the profits from the video, they're going into starting our own
Yes.
NDIS cleaning.
Yes.
We're going to start an NDIS cleaning business. Let's go.
See, it's fine to joke about like the money we could make of NDIS, but it's criminal to accuse them of making that money.
Easy money from us. We're currently at Bankstown, where there's a bunch of NDISs in this one little suburb, little town here.
There's like literally 60 in like a 2-block radius. Also, the amazing thing is this map is only registered providers, and apparently...
See, like, how crazy is that? But you can joke about it, and the cops won't look at you and be like, oh... See, like, joking about fraud, wouldn't that be like joking about dealing drugs? So, like, if you're just joking about it, maybe a cop would see you one time and you do a joke in front of them, and they'll be like, what are you joking about? Can we search you? But you joke about NDIS, and they just be like, that's fine, yeah. But don't investigate them.
Registered providers are only 6% of the total. So just think of this, right? Like, there are so many in this 5-block radius, and just think about, like, this is literally just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, so just in
Okay.
Lakemba alone, which is right next to Bankstown, there's 1,300 NDIS providers, and that means
Bankstown,
1
huh?
in 13 people are currently running one. Think about how crazy that is. That, to me, is a potential misuse of our taxpayer dollars. There's
Yeah.
literally 6 NDIS providers on this one sign. Why would there be this many NDISs in one building is the question. The first thing Drew and I did was check in with NDIS providers with government warnings to see if we could find anything suspicious. But honestly, we didn't get as far as we wanted to.
Okay.
How come you're not able to answer these questions about the...
Are you the owner? No, I'm not. You're not the owner.
All right, we're out of here, man.
No.
Have a good day.
No. You're not going until you...
You can't...
Whoa, shit.
He's literally kidnapping me. Let me leave, yes.
No. Is the owner in here to talk to?
She's not here right now.
Not here right now?
Yeah.
We're just trying to investigate compliance notice and enforcement actions for the NDIS.
Please, I can
Sorry.
Is there a language we're able to interpret? What language? What's your main language that you speak?
She will call you. She will call you. She will call you.
So is this her house or is this your house or house?
No, she will call you. I can't like talk to her. I can't give any
Okay.
information. You know.
So I've heard out of the 7,000 tip-offs that have been
She can't talk to him, but she has so much money. I don't understand this. How does she talk to the disabled people she helps?
being received through the NDIS from participants.
If she can't understand these guys, then how does she understand the disabled people she helps?
There's only a certain amount of actual prosecutions that have happened. And do you know the amount?
16 prosecutions out of 7,000 tip-offs. 16. Not even 0.1% of cases reach the actual prosecution stage. The integrity chief of the NDIS told the Australian Senate that if every single case of fraud were to be prosecuted, the entire Australian legal system would collapse.
I can tell you now, there is not sufficient judiciary to process the cases we have in the pipeline in the country.
There are literally not enough judges to deal with the known cases of fraud emanating from the scheme. We're talking tens of billions of dollars.
It could also be possible that nobody's investigating the complaints because the Australian economy could collapse if the NDIS became more efficient. Like some of
What?
the only jobs being created in Australia are NDIS jobs. And some of these NDIS jobs are for cleaners, and we busted them on something big. How are you guys gonna clean without any supplies? But we'll get to that later on. There's literally 9 different NDIS providers right there. See, this feels like
They're just living in the
misuse of funding. When I search the ABN for one of the NDIS providers, it says invalid ABN. So they're giving $52 billion to every NDIS provider. And if our funds, the tax-paying dollars, aren't being used correctly and are being misused, then how does that make any sense? And how is that fair to every single person who pays taxes in this country? All the NDIS providers are linked directly to this address, and there's 9 of them.
And that's why I'm watching and reacting to this video, because I've been paying tax in this country since I was 13.
So, very weird. It's currently 4 p.m. right now, so they're supposed to be open. Look, they're all locked. Welcome to 5-star community care. Bro, what the heck is this? A Nick Shirley video? Holy crap. Look at the misspelling on this. It doesn't just say personal activities. It says personal activities, and even accommodation at the bottom. And by the way, she also got a shout out from Paul Scar in the Parliament. Even with all that misspelling and being a totally legitimate business, she still was able to get the highest praise in our government of Australia. Someone please explain to me how we have a bunch of businesses making money, but are all closed. So this is Born to Care.
Does anyone hear the the car alarm going off in the background?
And no one seems to be inside. They're all completely closed.
And
They're
it's
supposed to be open.
rusted.
So these are all allegedly receiving funds from the government directly. From our tax-paying dollars, we're funding 9 different NDISs. And I'm just curious, and like, how is it possible that they have them all in one single building? So there's a bunch of different NDIS providers.
So what?
All in this one area.
What exactly does a normal one of these do? Like, if I were to go in there, what do I do? Do I get help in there?
Hello, how are you? I'm trying to find all.
Okay, someone's there.
NDIS. Yes. Are they
She
open
has-
or?
She has no shoes on. Look, she could be doing the job, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they.
My brother's currently being diagnosed with autism, so I'm trying to find him some services through an NDIS. But is this all under the same person? All these
That's a
NDISs?
different company. We're a different company. They're a different company.
Why are you guys all in the one spot?
This particular one, rent is cheaper, I guess.
Okay.
so it's like when you get out of an airport in Bali or something, and all the people are trying to, like, all the currency places. That's what it looks like. It looks like the same people as well. Like, it's just foreigners.
And so you're all just opened in this one This one area.
The owners didn't mind.
Do you know if they're open or they're not open?
You have to give them a call.
All of them are NDIS providers, and what I don't understand is if you're opening up an NDIS, why would you have them all right next to each other? It's like having 9 different McDonald's in the same exact spot. Like, tell me how that makes any sense at all. I think we definitely need to go back there because look at this. Many of these businesses don't even have registered domains, like born2care.com.au. This site can't be reached. Also, when you go to bigworks.com.au, the SSL certificate has actually expired. And you want to know what it says? Your connection is not private. Attackers might be trying to steal your information from www.bigworks.com.au. Ah, yes. Another great potential legitimate business. We just gotta clap again for that. So when you think about it, there's all these NDIS providers in this one building, and they don't even have phone numbers connected.
Calling is not available. Please leave a message and I will get back.
No answer. They don't have their websites registered, which to register a domain takes a few minutes. It's not like some technical issue. In my opinion, this is either extreme incompetence or something sketchy is going on here.
Welcome to the National Disability Insurance Agency.
Hi, Anne. I'm actually calling because I'm trying to get some NDIS services for my brother. And I was wondering, because I've found a very good NDIS, but the thing is their ABN's not telling me if they're registered or not. So I was wondering, are you able to check that?
Yeah.
Now, for all the people that don't know what an ABN is, it's an 11-digit number that proves a business officially exists.
Can I please have the ABN number?
Yep, 9561.
So yeah, I can see that it is there and they are registered.
Yes.
Okay, so does that mean that they receive funding through the government, right, for the services?
Yes.
Would you find it strange, right, if I've been there pretty much most days and their doors are locked every single day during staff hours? Do you think that that's strange?
If the provider keeps the door locked all days, you mean all weekdays?
Yeah, so no staff, you literally don't see any clients, nothing.
That is a bit weird, yeah.
Okay, so I'm back after 7 days during staff hours again, right? So I'm here at 12 in the afternoon. We're gonna see if the doors are still locked. We're gonna see if there's staff inside, and then we're gonna ask them questions. Okay, so this still has a lock. So this NDIS provider is Born2Care. I don't know if anyone is inside or... I don't think there's anyone actually inside of here at all. It's currently 12 in the afternoon, and they're not here, literally. The door's locked again. Like, where are these guys? So this is 5-star community care inside here. Wait, is that a person hiding?
What?
Hello. Do you know why their doors are locked if they're supposed to be open? Never mind. Is anyone even in here?
Oh,
Hello.
shit.
Hi, I'm trying to get some NDIS service.
Straight away on the defensive. Are you recording? She's got her eyes so wide open I can see it through her sunnies.
This is here for my brother. And I was just wondering, are you guys open currently, providing services? Yes, we are. Oh, nice, okay. Yeah, because I was just checking here, and I've seen that there's multiple like NDIS providers in here, but I've come 2 times now and all of them are closed down. No one is inside.
No, we are open. They're open. We're open.
Yeah.
They're open as well. So I'm sure you've come close of business days.
No, I've come.
She already knows. She's probably seen him knocking on the doors. I'm 100% sure.
I'm on open days and no one's been here.
So we're open from 8 to 4.
Yeah, I came. I came during the day and no one was here. So what about like those NDIS providers
They are open. They are open and operating.
They've not been, no, I know they're open, but the other 2 are not open. I came last time, they're not open.
We're not responsible for them.
Yeah, I'm not saying you are. Yeah, I'm not saying you are at all. I'm literally here to ask questions, so.
And look,
Yeah.
yes, we are open. As you can see, they're operating, we're operating. And yes.
That's good,
I think you shouldn't be going around recording people. That's not very nice.
No, that's not what I'm doing. So this is like within, obviously, public's interest. I want to know if the NDIS providers are actually running the services that they say they're providing.
Well, we are.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, and that's why I wanted to ask you questions.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
But what about those two that haven't been open once?
Maybe you should contact them. I think that's what you should do. Get in contact with them there. They do have a phone number.
Calling is not available.
So reach out to them and just see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so you got no comment. You haven't seen those other two or anything?
What you should do is to get in contact with them.
Yeah. But have you seen them around in the last few weeks?
You should get in contact with them.
So you haven't seen them around?
You should get in contact with them. I think that's what you should do.
But doesn't that worry you that there's two NDISs that no one's inside? I don't get it.
I think what you should do is send them an email, get in contact with them, but we're not them.
Why are they not open though? I don't get it.
Like I said, we're not them. I think you should get in contact with them and send an inquiry.
Yeah. But
Thank you.
Have you seen them around?
They do come around, but I think what you should do is get in contact with them.
When was the last time you saw them?
Look, I'm going to leave it here.
Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, than't you very much. Hey, at least she...
It's nice to know that our disability services are so helpful, especially knowing that we pay them more to defense. They're so fucking helpful. Because like, if you were disabled in this little hub in an industrial area and you had to come back here, at least you know you can email the other two shops. You know, at least you can email them to see when they're open.
She seemed maybe genuine. But these guys here, All Care Supports, they weren't here last time either. They're not even open right now. I'm actually gonna call NDIS and make a report on those two NDIS providers that are running that I've been to twice, actually 3 times, and not one person, not one staff has been in there. If you're an NDIS provider, tell me how that makes any sense that I've come here 3 times and not seen them once. It's a very strange place. Holy crap. All right, Drew.
God bless. God bless.
Okay, so this is the backup guy. Because that guy you could tell he was stressing, man. He was stressing. This guy, he's been arrested. This is the guy, dude.
We'll be back in 7 days and we'll be very powerful.
Yeah.
Hold down the fort.
Yeah.
And
here we go.
Never give in.
Here we go. I'm going to see Drew in 7 days.
See you in 7 days. God bless.
Yeah.
Stay strong. Hold down the fort.
Guys, I'm driving right now, but we just received a massive breakthrough from an insider that currently works with the NDIS.
All right, before this, I'm just going to go toilet and that. I'll be back. Sorry. I just want to show something.
Albion Station is getting a full rebuild, and Tottenham, well, she's going to get a well overdue glow up.
Look at this shit.
When Clavicula got frame-mocked by the ASU frat leader. Well, I was here at Sunshine Station announcing stage 1 of Melbourne Airport Rail, which will see the station transformed into a super hub. Albion Station is getting a full rebuild, and Tottenham.
What the fuck? So we've got politicians in Australia talking about where were you when Clavicula got mogged, and then talking about them being at a train station revealing it. We're fucked. Anyway, let's go back onto the NDIS video. Let's go.
Holy fucking hell. This is what we needed.
Hello, I've got one NDIS client. They actually only pay by the hour, and it is a minimum 2 hours. So if I'm there for 10 minutes, I'm getting paid 2 hours. It is so easy to exploit. I think it's like $56 an hour or something like that.
What?
And I look after 2 girls. Where my invoices go is a company called Plan Partners, and they've also got a manager, her name's Summer. So there's this pyramid of people underneath, right? So they share this unit. Now, their plan manager was saying to me, oh, well, because they both receive NDIS, you can charge double for what I'm doing.
What?
Are you with me?
Yeah, I am with you, yeah.
Oh, man. It sounds cool in that, but I honestly just feel so sorry for the actual disabled people and like, because you always hear how hard it is and how hard it is to take care of it, and it is unbelievably hard. But then you've got these people like they just showed on a pyramid scheme that are going off it, and it's fucking sick in the head. And I hear people talk about, oh, you got to be smart and you got to make money off any way you can. And I'm like, nah, people are morally choosing to be fucking weird with. That's evil to make money off that. To make money, see disabled people and see money in your eyes is disgusting.
Right, and I'm like, no. Like, I know I'm ripping them off, right? I'll be honest. I've even said to Plan Partners, you know I'm not there for 3 hours, don't you? And they're like, oh, yeah, but it doesn't matter, because we can't break it down to, because I said to them, can't we break one of these hours? Like, can't I put in, a half hour?
Yeah.
They don't do it. Their computer can't handle it.
So they're basically promoting.
Yeah, but legally you can't work for half an hour. You can't. Like you have to have. I think the minimum's 3 hours. Even if you were to go into a place and work for 1 hour, they're supposed to pay you for 3 or if she said 2. Maybe it's different in the disability industry, but I'm pretty sure you have to pay someone for an hour, even if they don't do an hour,
You to say, oh yeah, I was there for 3 hours, even though you weren't actually there.
But that's like at Macca's and everything. You can't just go into like a fast food place and just work for an hour. You have to get paid for 3 hours. I think that's the rule with all businesses and getting paid like that.
3 hours
unless it's off the books.
Week. It's a whole pyramid scheme, right?
She also gave me actual invoices as proof as to what was happening behind closed doors. This isn't just no ordinary defrauding of the system. This is cleaners who go to a participant's house, get the participant to sign off on them cleaning their house, but really, in reality, they didn't actually do the job. So for instance, they only did 30 minutes at this participant's house, but they put 3 hours, which then made them $162.21. The most vulnerable people are getting taken advantage of. We have the evidence of the invoice we got sent, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I do not trust myself. Like, that's just me being honest. So we're gonna go to an NDIS plan management company and go and speak to the head boss, who's been in the industry for over 10 plus years. Now think about this, 30 minutes cleaning is being done on a participant's house and they're charging for 3 hours on an invoice. So the big question is it actually allowed under the NDIS policy to charge a minimum amount of hours for cleaning a participant's home? Or is this just a myth to overcharge innocent, vulnerable people. This is my mother.
Yeah, g'day.
If there was a cleaner, right, that was supposed to be cleaning a room like this,
Yes.
how long do you think it would take normally?
It's
for
not a
people
big
to clean?
room. That looks like it's like 6, 7 square metres.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be that long. What's your view on it?
But honestly, the cleaning industry as well usually has a boss that looks like this and then hires, let's be honest, hires usually Asian ladies or older ladies that just want to clean and charge through the roof for themselves. And that's why they're wearing this white shirt and look at this watch. It's like a weird industry, the cleaning industry. There's always this old white guy that has all these like foreign ladies that go clean shit and he charges top dollar for it. And they don't just do this shit. I'm sure they would see a NDIS place and charge more like they do when they see that if you're moving out and a cleaner comes and they'll say, oh, you're moving out. So they know they're going to charge more for that, specifically that task, because they know that you need that to happen. So I don't think cleaners are that honest, to be honest.
30
Especially
minutes,
this guy.
Again, I'm not a cleaner, but it shouldn't take long. Yeah. What are they charging you?
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah. Let's
So,
have a look and see.
We have invoices of that they're saying it takes to clean at 100.
Service dates. So let's.
Yeah, so there's quite a few invoices that are showing.
Again, I don't know who's doing what, but it's possible they're taking the piss.
Yeah.
That would be my view if it was me.
Yeah.
And Mum, if I was you, I'd be going, what are they doing?
Do you guys know Plan Partners?
Yeah, they're big.
I then explained to him that a whistleblower told us they do 30 minutes of work, but are required to bill 2 hours because they say the system won't allow them to do less. The
They're
invoices.
telling them to inflate them.
Yeah.
They should not be doing that because...
Allegedly, anyway, yeah. But that's...
Why are they telling that? Because that's not a big job. Like, they can only charge for what they do. But you shouldn't be telling them to inflate. We would be... Yeah.
Mate, like every big corp is doing it. Every big corp is doing it. I'm sure these guys would too. Look at the $4.6 billion industry.
On the face of it, it looks a bit sketchy.
So at this point, we have a legit testimony from an employee, a real document that was provided to us showing $10,000 of invoices. We even spoke to NDIS providers who told us this is wrong, but we need to see this for ourselves to fully build this case. So let's set up a sting operation. The whistleblower obviously sent me that photo of the participant's unit. This looks pretty much the same size. So if they clean for 30 minutes, then they put 2 hours, they are completely lying, and that is against the NDIS rules. And imagine how many people could allegedly, potentially be doing this. So just put the math together. Think about it. $52 billion of taxpayers' money is going into the NDIS program. Now, where is that money going, you ask? Well, let's frickin' find out. Is it, which NDIS provider is this? Because, sorry, there's a...
Help in support.
Help
in support.
So her name's May Parker. She's an NDIS participant, so she needs to clean on her unit. So for something like that, if it takes like, say for instance, 30 minutes to clean that unit, how long would you guys put on the actual invoice?
I think for NDIS, minimum 2 hours.
So that's on the NDIS rules?
Yeah, that's the rules, minimum 2 hours.
Oh, nice. Okay, that sounds good.
All right, I'll get back to you later today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all
Bye-bye.
right, thank you, bye.
That's their way of finessing the finesse. They finesse this by saying that that's in the NDIS rules, but it's actually not. And just to further confirm this point...
Welcome to the National Disability Insurance Agency.
Recently, I had a cleaner clean for one of my participants, and they cleaned for 30 minutes, and I was just wondering, like, how long am I supposed to put onto the invoice?
Okay, so if it's been half of 1 unit or 1 hour, it would be that.
So it'd be 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they've cleaned for then.
Yeah. A lot of people say there's a minimum of 2 hours. Is that actually a real NDIS like rule, or it's not?
To my knowledge, it's not an NDIS rule, but if you want to, you can have a look on the NDIS website and see if there's any minimums. I haven't seen one.
Yeah. No.
I think that's a bit of the problem. I think us as Australia as a whole, we've just been instead of actually like trying to fix and help disabled people, we rather just chuck money. And if we hear about, oh yeah, we want to put money in, like we want to pay for the house to get clean. Oh yeah, just pay him extra because it's disabled. I think we need to actually start taking care of them, or we're just gonna let people take advantage of this system.
I know that there isn't minimums, but people keep trying to tell me that there's minimums and that the NDIS has minimums, but I know that it's not true.
Yeah, I haven't seen a minimum on the NDIS website.
So if they clean for 30 minutes, they have to put 30 minutes on the invoice.
Yes.
So I'm here now with a very established cleaner who's been in the industry for how long?
7 years.
The whistleblower sent me the NDIS participants unit. How long do you think that this will take to actually clean a room like this?
So I would assume if it was like a deep clean, it would take at least 2 hours to clean, because I know NDIS does more surface cleans. I would say maybe roughly 30 minutes to complete.
So you think 30 minutes for something like this?
I would say 30 minutes.
So they're not
This
good
is the
cleaners
Airbnb that
either.
we actually rented. Are you ready, Adrian, for the big reveal? Ready. And this is the size of what the NDIS participants unit would look like. So it's very accurate on the dimensions, the sizing, and everything like that. So this will be a good test. But we can't just leave it like this. We've got to do a few things to make this look like, you know, I've been living here for 3 years. Or like my grandma, May Parker, has been living here for 3 years. Aunt May! Yeah, just act like, you know, not too messy, but you know, I've been sleeping in here for like, you know, a century. So they're about 2 minutes away from being here. I think I'll only just put like, you know, kind of like if someone was just.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think just a little bit, just like that. We got to make it look used.
Oh, Pete, I see them. Hurry up!
Oh my goodness. We're gonna leave $60 up there as well. Hello, how are you? Very good. Yeah, you work here? Yeah. I'm gonna be gone until late next week. So you guys just do what you need to do.
No problem.
And that's it. And then, yeah, my participant will be back in a few days. In a couple days.
Here we go.
Vacuum everything here.
Sorry?
Vacuum.
How are you guys gonna clean without any supplies?
Okay.
So this will be on the NDIS.
They don't have anything.
Right? The invoice? Yes? Okay, that's all good. You guys just do what you need to do, and I'll be back in a few days. So
They have nothing. What do they just use? They just use other people's
cleaners for such a small room. Now, I was going to set up multiple cameras to show evidence on this, but unfortunately, in this country of Australia, you would potentially go to jail for committing such a heinous crime of setting up one single camera inside of a room. That's right. You would get potentially up to 5 years in prison. So
they say that, but I swear that I've seen there's guys here that there was that guy who had like fucking cameras in his Airbnbs, bro. And I'm pretty sure he didn't go to jail. I'm pretty sure he didn't. But he set up like a camera in the and the girl filmed it and like pulled it out. And I'm sure she got in trouble for damaging the house.
I can't risk that. Obviously, I've dealt with the court system before. It just shows you how bad the system currently is, that it's actually set up for the criminal rather than the actual person trying to bring justice. Did you see them?
I saw them.
Yeah, it's two of them, yeah.
They're a couple.
Yeah. Bro, they literally have no cleaning supplies at all. No mop, no vacuum, no wipes, no spray. All right, so the time starts now. Let's see how long they take to actually clean that room. I swear, if they literally leave within 20 minutes and then charge me 2 hours, that's gotta be the biggest joke. How is there two separate cleaners for such a small room? I'm guessing they will charge a fortune, actually.
Bro, what happens if they stay the fucking night there?
What could
he said he's
possibly
going for a
happen
week.
inside of this room? They didn't even have cleaning equipment.
They came with nothing.
What are they cleaning this with? I don't understand. How are NDIS providers getting cleaners like this to do that? I'm rolling.
What's the time?
25 minutes. 25 minutes.
Well, they are? Are they out?
Holy crap. Wait. So they've taken 25 minutes? Where are they?
They're at the door.
Both of them are coming out now. They've taken 25 minutes and now they're leaving. Oh crap.
Oh crap.
Why does she have her bag out?
They're leaving after 25 minutes. Job well done. Now this is the thing. We have to wait to actually receive the invoice. Are they going to drive down this way? I think so. Yeah. So we have to wait to receive the invoice. So if they put anything above this, if they put 2 hours on the invoice, you know this is what a lot of people
That's like my gym session time.
doing in the NDIS, allegedly.
I say I'm going to the gym for 30 minutes.
Out as they're like, like, it's the funniest thing ever. I just screwed over an NDIS participant. Come on. In reality, they don't understand. They're being caught in 4K, 8K. Especially if I receive that invoice. These guys, we're going to make sure that they get reported and everything.
Go check the fucking house. Go check the house.
Oh my, wait, I thought they were...
It's touched up, is it still?
Oh, it's still there, yeah. Well, when you have no cleaning equipment, how are you going to clean? Like, look at this. They didn't even clean the fridge. All of this is all messy, all smudgy.
Yeah, so just
They
your
haven't cleaned any
surface.
of this. Oh my goodness, if you look at this, look at all the swirls and everything on this mirror right here. They didn't even clean this at all. Genuinely, right now, all they've done is clean I would say the bed. Okay, they literally kept the mat on the floor. I mean, the bathroom is like somewhat decent. Bro, what the hell? She used my tissues that we had from the tissue box. Look how many tissues
Yeah, I knew
that
it.
she
They were
used.
using
I guess that's why
whatever's
they
in
had
the
no
room, they
cleaning
just use it to
equipment.
clean
They
it.
just go around using other people's tissues. Holy crap. We've received the invoice.
No way.
We've received the invoice. I didn't tell you. We just received the invoice.
How
from
much
Help
longer
in
has it been?
Support. The
How much longer has it been?
people that just did 25 minutes at that unit.
Oh my God, open, I'll see it.
$236.06 they charge.
For making a bed.
That's 25 minutes.
For 25 minutes.
Does it say how many hours?
Let's check. View your bill online. We'll check right now.
Did they at least wait
how many
2
hours?
hours?
Did they put? What? So they put 2 hours for the cleaning, $116.06. Then non-labor costs, $120. I did not agree to that at all.
Did they tell you about that?
No. And this is through the NDIS. They expect the NDIS to fund this.
And why would it be for 2 people when 1 person is driving?
$236. What? Bro, for 25 minutes. We need to go and confront them about this because this is, it's not right. We need to confront them, also report them to the NDIS. People that are allegedly, taking this much, like $236, they're not going to go into it because they think it's peanuts. And the crazy part is there's 751,000 NDIS participants. And if we just put a conservative amount of 20% of that number, then if you times that by 200, which is what my invoice got inflated, that then equals $30 million potentially being defrauded from the NDIS. That is actually insane and a misuse of funding. Help in support, $236.06 for a 25-minute cleaning job. What do you think?
And we wonder, and we complain about Woolies up in their price and all this shit. Look at what motherfuckers are charging disabled people to make their bed. For 25 minutes of work, they just got what people like apprentices don't even get for a fucking day for building your house. Their $3 million house. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is why we're backwards. This is why apprentices and shit can't afford to live. So why would they even become an apprentice? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they just go and be a disability bed maker for 236 for half an hour of work? I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't get these people in trouble and show the world and all the young people that are trying to come up in this fucking game that you can't just because no one's gonna want to build anything like this when shit's happening like this.
It's crazy.
No one's gonna want to do anything.
So the staff wouldn't have a clue how much they're actually getting for the job. They would only be knowing what their actual payment is.
I'm gonna go to their location, so this is gonna be interesting.
You're going there today.
Yeah.
Man, be careful. You're not going alone, but...
No, I have people with Drew. He's back from America. Come on, the big Drewski. Here he is. You ready for this, man?
Yeah, no, very keen, man. It'll be good. God bless.
This is big game day for Drew and I right here. This is game day here.
God bless.
25 minutes, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Almost $250 for 25 minutes of cleaning, and they didn't even have professional cleaning equipment.
Yeah.
And they're just charging it to the government.
1 second. All right, we're back. They're going to the place. This should be interesting.
This is coming out of the Commonwealth
Those
funds.
cleaners that this.
Yeah.
Take my money and fucking burn it.
And that honestly just makes me angry watching those cleaners take that money for that little work, especially them being so like they just walked into their house, nothing, like in their sandals, and it was like they were sort of inconvenienced by doing that. And these people will call you racist for calling that out. You know what I mean?
Please,
I hate that.
beautiful. That's great.
Like being a black kid in Australia, honestly, I spawned in with all white people around me. If I was gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, these people don't look like me," and I'm gonna get angry at them, for what, man? Like, and I just hate how people come to this country and they fucking take money and then they act like they're getting racially abused for doing something wrong. Like, and what, these guys, they come to their business with cameras. If you're doing something at your business that you can't be doing with a camera, especially a public, like, we give, like, government-funded business, and you can't be seen doing shit with, like, with cameras around, then you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there.
How wild is this? So now we're going to go to their official business address, and we're going to confront them about this. We're going to ask them what the hell is going on with them inflating a bill like this.
You know what? I would actually say, could we give them a tip? Because we don't really have a tipping culture in Australia, but could we give them a tip, maybe 50%, 60%?
That's possible. Come on!
Yeah,
Here we go, Drew. This is what we're doing.
Okay.
Call the NDIS and ask to give them a tip.
Are you ready, Drew?
I am.
Is Drew ready for this? I've got the cash, and he's got the flowers. We're gonna
Thanking them for their beautiful service to the disabled community. Our Aunt May.
Do you know who Aunt
We're
May
two Greek
is?
brothers, and it's our Aunt May.
Yeah. Do you know who she is?
No.
Oh, you don't know Peter Parker's aunt?
Oh, is that what it is?
Hello. How are you, Jason? Nice to meet you.
Hello, Alex.
Hey, this is my brother. Yeah, because
Can we sit outside? I feel a little bit unwell.
And I just want to say before this, like, I know people that work in this disability industry and they are crazy workers. They work so much hours. They do get good money, but they deserve it. And there is good people in this game, and they work most hours. They don't get time to enjoy a big $3 million house and Mercedes Benzes like some of these other people who are just constantly online with their NDIS job. There's the people in the disability industry that are working all hours. Maybe they're born with someone in their family like that. Those people too deserve a lot more praise for what's happening. But like these people that are just going and doing 25-minute jobs, fuck off. We need to call it out. And I understand it is a separate thing. There does need to be money allocated to this, a lot of money. But all this other shit is gonna ruin it for a lot of other people. And that's what happens in every industry. So Let's call it out. Let's call it out.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah, because we need some fresh air on the outside. So how you doing? Very good, very good. So, yesterday the participants said that the cleaning was remarkable. So Aunt May said that it was awesome. She returned.
your aunt?
Yeah, she's mine. So Aunt May Parker. Yeah, Peter Parker's. It's related. So yeah.
And we actually wanted to give a tip for the service because it was such a good job.
Yeah, the cleaners. I don't know if it was possible.
Yeah, and
to give
flowers
a service
for the
and
clean-
flowers
could you
for the
give it to them
cleaners.
directly?
Aren't you going to pay through the invoice?
Yeah, she'll be paying through the invoice.
But on top of the invoice. So the invoice I think is 230. We want to give an extra 200 as a tip.
Is that?
Thank you. I'll give it to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So we can give the $200. I'm just interested about something. Okay. So, how long did it take? Do you think to clean?
Said about 30 minutes.
Oh, it took about 30 minutes. Okay. So
But
then.
NDIS rule is for cleaning, it needs to be minimum 2
Is
hours.
it?
Is that why it's invoiced for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not because it took them 2 hours.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
took them 2 hours, but because they.
So the NDIS minimum is 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was interesting because I actually spoke on the phone to the
Yeah.
NDIS and they said that there's no minimum 2
No,
hours.
for cleaning there is minimum.
Yeah, I haven't seen a minimum on the NDIS website. To my knowledge, it's not an NDIS rule.
No, they told me that there wasn't. So.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because from what I know, when I did the thing, it says NDIS minimum for cleaning is 2 hours.
Nah, they said there's no minimum and you must, report
well,
accurate,
the blurred faces
information.
off
So
it.
obviously, if it takes 30 minutes, you put 30 minutes instead of 2 hours. So you obviously know these people, right? Yeah. Do you get these cleaners all the time, or you get them all the time? Nice. Because so we went in there, right? They walked in with no equipment whatsoever.
Usually we don't take the equipment. It's they provide. So wherever they go for cleaning, they should have.
Yeah. You didn't really say that to me, but yeah, that's what you did.
I thought because everywhere we provide the service, usually they have all the cleaning products.
Well,
this is not a cleaning. This is NDIS, right? It's not a cleaning business, so
Yeah.
we don't provide.
So the other thing also is they were using my tissue box and the tissues that I had here to actually clean the tables for my Aunt May. And I could see them on this. They were cleaning with tissues from my tissue box, and I use these every single day. And I'm just wondering, why wouldn't they have their own
because they're
cleaning?
They're not supposed to, not for NDIS cleaning.
So NDIS cleaning is supposed to you're just supposed to have utensils in the NDIS's place. Like you're just supposed to use whatever. So these cleaners are not only getting paid double more than what cleaners are getting paid, they also have to have none of the qualifications or utensils that cleaners normally do.
They're not supposed to.
That's the problem with we're just chucking money at disability service instead of actually wanting to do it ourselves. That's the problem. That's the big problem. And then people are just going to come in and say, oh, fucking evil people are going to come do it.
Not one NDIS cleaner.
Wouldn't they have professional cleaning equipment?
The ones that we provide services to, usually they have the cleaning equipment
Yeah.
and they provide everything.
Wow,
that's interesting because
that's crazy.
I've spoken to another NDIS cleaner and they said that they definitely bring cleaning equipment.
So I bring my own products, equipment. I would never expect the client to provide any of that for me.
Never, not in a million years.
What would that be?
They don't have the equipment because we assume that they do, but
You assume. See, how is it that one is running a business and the other is running a business, but they're so different, so fucking different? We need to be looking into this shit.
because I didn't ask you whether they have it or not, but moving forward, if they don't have it, we can provide.
Yeah. And then I also had photos of the smudge marks all on the fridge.
Yeah.
They didn't clean up this towel that was on the floor.
Did she still got the tip?
Yeah, so invoice requirements, NDIS actually does say, providers are responsible for ensuring that claims for payment are complete, truthful, and accurate. We review claims regularly to ensure they are compliant. To show your claims are correct, you must maintain complete and accurate records of supports delivered to NDIS participants. These include invoices, evidence of support delivery such as service agreements, other documents that can validate the claim for supports provided. So if they did 25 minutes, right? And then you put $236.06 on the invoice. I'm just wondering why.
For 2 hours worth of work.
That's what I said. The minimum that I was told, it's 2 hours that we should be invoicing for cleaning.
Yeah.
Did the NDIS tell you that minimum?
Not NDIS, but where we got our NDIS, the audit from, they said.
Where did you get your audit from?
I think it was Provider Plus.
Is this Provider Plus?
Yes, Kevin here.
So I've actually been working currently with an NDIS provider. The name of that NDIS provider is called Help in Support. She told me that you told them to always charge a minimum 2 hours for cleaning, even if they were there for only 25 minutes.
Why would that doesn't quite make sense, Pete? That's not what we do here.
So the NDIS didn't tell you the minimum 2 hours.
No, not the NDIS. NDIS didn't tell. But
you said before that the NDIS does have the minimum.
NDIS minimum is, I said, because that's what the provider told us.
Okay. And then also, what's this extra $120?
And do you know why she's saying that? She's like confused. She's like, no, that's because she's assuming it because she wouldn't be in this business if that wasn't the case. Because there would be no money in it then. For the people that she sends to do cleaning, there would be no money in it because they could not be there for 2 hours with the utensils they bring and shit. The fuck are they gonna do? Make the bed and then what?
We do charge for travel. So travel like from the place of business.
Oh, you got that. So you do that as well. So not only did she assume that she wasn't getting paid enough for the 25 minutes for her workers, she was going to take a tip, this lady here. She's also been like, well, we got to pay him for travel. That's probably how she gets those people to even do these little shitty jobs because she's taking most of the money. I think we found the right here. I don't even reckon they're getting that 236. I reckon they're getting less.
Client's house, whatever the kilometres is, we do charge that. So I put down, I think, 60 kilometres.
They're probably getting the 116, and they're happy with that for 25 minutes.
From, the Commonwealth funds, they need to be accurate reporting on these invoices. So if it's 25 minutes, you put 25 minutes instead of 2 hours. But let's say you actually sent through this invoice, right, to the NDIS to get the funding, right? Let's say you put through 2 hours, but it was actually 25 minutes. Do you understand that that's still not reporting it accurately, right?
Yeah, because I was under the impression that we have to do it for 2 hours because I was told that you can do it for 2 hours. Like, maybe they didn't really clarify that you have to set some providers do set that. So that's why whoever told me, they probably set it themselves, like 2 hours.
Yeah.
This is why I done 2 hours as well.
Fair enough. So you're not actually the head of... This is yours, right?
Like I'm a partner in that business.
Oh, so you are the NDIS provider, yeah.
Yeah, but I was told by wherever we got our audit done from one of them that the minimum is 2 hours, but he said a lot of providers do.
Yeah, a lot of providers do that. Probably good ones, probably the other. But you saw that and took advantage of it. I get you.
A lot of providers do that.
100%.
Just 230 seems like a lot for 25 minutes worth of work, but
yeah.
And then normally this would go to the government and the government would pay it, but then we want to make sure that there's,
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, we want to make sure things are very accurate and no one is, allegedly inflating invoices or anything like that.
I love how
I'm not involved in this. And
the blur just went off her face.
You charge this, she'll sign off.
And she'll never know.
She'll never know.
It's just because we're trying to manage it because it's our own.
I did say to you minimum is 2 hours on the phone.
Yeah, you said it's NDIS rules.
I think for NDIS minimum 2 hours.
Okay, so that's on the NDIS rules.
Yeah, that's the rules, minimum 2 hours.
I said we charge minimum 2 hours.
Under NDIS rules.
So we thought the government was mandating it for 2 hours, and then we looked it up and there was no government rule.
And I confirmed with NDIS. I called them on the phone. They said there's no minimum.
I'll update this and I'll resend it to you with 30 minutes. And
yeah,
we might not do the tip today, but you can give the flowers.
See, and I noticed this lady's also running out of a shop. I don't reckon this is her only scam. I reckon this whole shop is running multiple scams.
Okay. All good. Thank you.
As great as that was to confront the face of this NDIS, that was nothing in comparison for what is to come.
Oh yeah.
Think to come to St. Clair. Oh, you're gonna be in the trouble.
But this is respectable. But these motherfuckers are fighting for the shit, There's no like. They know exactly what this is about, and they're gonna fight for this shit.
You understand?
Of
No.
course. Is this a legitimate business?
I'm not gonna speak to anyone.
Are you seeing this?
Out of here.
they're just assuming that no one cares because the government's paying for it. We were going to give her a $200 tip, and she was about to take the money. She was about to take it.
Thank you. I'll give it to you.
In her head, she told us that she knew it was 30 minutes worth of work. She was prepared to take $450 for 30 minutes worth of work.
Oh yeah, get her car. Get her nice expensive car. Oh, nice and luxury.
Oh my God. And
you
this
got
is what
that
I was
nice-
talking about. So there's a difference. If it was a properly disability worker, they would probably not have time to give a shit about buying a yellow Mercedes Benz. Yeah.
Luxurious car she has. She's probably on the phone like, what these guys are doing
She's
this?
on the phone, she's speaking.
She saw us. I just got an email.
Oh my God, that's that lady that I was just talking
From
to.
her, she changed the invoice to $24.18, which is the actual amount, the factual amount for 25 minutes.
So they took 90% of the
So
bill.
when you see those fucking people in that Mercedes, just say, I bought that. If you have a job, you say, I bought you that. You know what I mean? Fucking sucks, but we did that.
Away, which means they inflated my invoice by 10 times the amount. Now imagine I was actually an NDIS participant, someone who is more vulnerable than I am. Obviously I'm able to be more aware, but if someone wasn't as aware, they would get screwed over by 10 times the amount. Hi, I'd like to make a fraud report against the NDIS provider known as Help and Support.
Yeah, no worries. You're on the right line. So could I get the date of when this concern started to happen?
I then explained everything that happened.
Do you have a copy of those invoices as well?
Yeah, I've got 2 copies. So the $236 and then her changing it to $24.
Hold on to those for now. That's really good evidence.
What's going to happen from here? Because I want there to be justice if there is wrongdoing. I mean, I've got obviously evidence here, but what do you think will happen going forward?
Unfortunately, in terms of our investigation, we can't give any progress reports on what's happening, and there won't really be any updates for you. But what will happen is that this business will be investigated in terms of their quality of service, and if there does need to be more additional information that we need, we will reach out, but they will be investigated.
All right, that sounds good. Let's hope we can actually get justice for...
I hope so
Yeah.
too. I hope so too.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much for reporting this. We really do appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Come on.
Holy crap. Let's
Sorry,
clap it
guys.
up right now.
Shit.
Because big boy Drew just came
One second, I'm
through.
gonna get water.
With something massive. Holy crap. Okay, so Drew just sent me this, right?
M&F Disability Services was shut down by the government for fraud. If you go to their Facebook page, they have a number of phone numbers listed. If you go to this phone number and call them, they freely admit that they're now just operating under a new name.
They're using the same exact number from M&F Disability Services. You guys can see M&F Disability Services, registration status revoked, and they've also been lifetime banned.
Is this M&F Disability Services?
No, this is a Sunny Day Care.
Is it the same place?
For now, it is a Sunny Day Care.
Holy crap. They just confirmed the same number from M&F Disability Services that was banned. Now,
This is the re-up. It's like we back, you know what I mean? We back. They was revoked, but they back.
running under Sunny Days Care. Also, the other thing I found, if you
Can't
look
kill this
into
cockroach.
www.sunnydaycare.com.au, the really weird thing is that they promote a website on the shop front, but when you go to that website, it doesn't
It's
actually
fucked.
exist. So the domain hasn't been registered or anything like that. To me, that's kind of odd. But Look who owns the domain now. Their official
Property
domain
of-
is now ours.
Wait, they
we own that. We run that. So, you know, you want to get clients through the website, but when it's not
Yes. Yes. Oh
actually
my.
running and it's not registered, what are you actually trying to promote here? Okay, so we're around the corner from the Sunny Days Care. We're about to go inside, but just explain exactly what these guys have done.
So this one's actually unbelievable. M&F Disability Services was banned by the NDIS for fraud, a permanent banning order, September 24, 2025.
Now, since they're banned, here's what they're not allowed to do going forward in the most simplest terms. Managing or handling NDIS funding, working as a consultant, auditor, or any behind-the-scenes role for an NDIS provider, doing any paid or unpaid work for an NDIS provider that involves contact with NDIS participants.
They basically immediately reopened under a new name in the exact same location. They're using the same phone line. Like, they're either really stupid or they just don't care. They just know that the NDIS is going to do nothing. The same accountant that was listed with M&F
Bit of
Disability
both.
Services is now listed with Sunny Days Care.
It gets better. Right next door is a money transfer business. Now, the money transfer business owner also owns a tobacco shop. In Australia, the tobacco industry is renowned for being involved in international money laundering. We sent a mate to the tobacconist to check it out.
Could I get the Manchester cigarettes?
And they're selling Manchesters, which according to the ABC are the most prolific, illicit, counterfeit brand on the market, imported in vast quantities from the Middle East.
Which is obviously illegal.
Which one? Which you got the gold?
Come on, man. We don't need it. You don't need to fight this. They've put a lot of money into police fighting this. You don't need to expose these guys for this.
The blue ones. Beautiful. Thanks, bro.
And like, let's talk about how much the Australian ones are. This is $50 fucking if you were trying to buy the Australian legal ones.
They're selling black market illegal tobacco. They're building up these mountains of cash that they cannot bank. So what do? They create this cash transfer business where they're transferring Iraqi government and military pensions to people living in Australia as refugees. They're getting salaries from the Iraqi government in Baghdad. They're on Facebook saying
they're abroad, they're getting salaries in Iraq. What a great country. What a great country. Oh, come on.
Just like the NDIS, they're finding new and innovative.
Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. That's a $1 billion industry as well, the illegal ciggy markets. But that is also the government's fault. They caused that shit.
Innovative new ways.
And let's be honest, the government's making money off that as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as big as it is.
To constantly leech us dry and destroy the country.
I have a question about a NDIS provider that had a banning order, right? So they completely were shut down. Now they've reopened under a different name, but with the same accountant. So I was wondering, is this something that's actually legal or is it not legal?
So you're saying they got a banning order in place and what do you mean reopen with the same account?
So yeah, I looked through the ASIC record and they have the same exact accountant as the one from the banned one. And they're in the exact same spot, but just with a different NDIS provider name.
Where's the location of this provider?
This is in Fairfield.
How many workers were at M&F Disability Services?
I never actually saw it previously. I never saw previously, so I'm not sure. What are you thinking on just based on the information that I've kind of given?
Oh, based on the information you've given, I mean, I'd have concerns that there's a potential connection and the people who have been banned previously are operating under a different name. There's concerns that the same people are running it just under a different name.
So now we're going to go and confront them and ask some questions about all of this that we've found out. We've investigated this for the past few weeks. We found this out, and now we're going to ask Sunny Days Care what the hell is going on. Let's just go in here and ask questions.
So this is Sunny Days Care.
Now with these guys, and they went for the ciggy shop. Unfortunately, these guys are going to be. Those guys are the ones that have been burning down shops. So stay safe to these two guys, bro. This is where it's going to get a bit heated, I feel.
Hello, is there a manager here?
No, sorry. Can you get out, please?
No, not yet. I'm just asking. So
Shit.
I know that this was the exact address of a banned NDIS business. You can call the police.
Wait, are they getting yelled at?
So this was. Okay, so this was M&F
shit.
bet. I'm just trying to work this out.
So this is work, eh? This is work today. Just got a couple people just sitting down, chilling.
But it was. I've noticed.
Actually, bring everyone here. Get out.
Okay, bring them here
Oh
then.
shit!
Bro, get out.
Hey,
Get
please,
out.
that's assault because this
Look
is
at this. Straight grabs the fucking thing. Imagine this guy came in and started grabbing their fucking clipboards and shit. This guy would be a monster, dude.
You can't actually touch me.
Oi!
Okay, now you
Get
guys,
out.
you guys share the same.
Stop recording. You have no. It says here, stop photograph and video.
Oh, look at that. The kid's fucking responding exactly like her.
You guys share the same accountant as
Get out,
M&F.
I said.
Okay, you guys share the same accountant as M&F Disability Services.
Hi, what?
Get out.
What's happening?
What have we
He's
done wrong?
recording without my consent.
trying to take
And
the
look
camera.
what it says here, no
you
photo
can't say
and
that.
no videograph.
Oh shit! What the hell is
I see
this?
you here, I gotta call the police. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm on. I'm on.
that's
Hey.
Oh, she already smashed something.
You just broke the
I don't want
glasses.
to see you here anymore.
Okay, that's assault. You just assault.
Look at this. Look at this fucking.
Bro, what the hell?
What the fuck?
She just broke the $800 glasses. Keep.
She even got the camera.
That's assault.
You know how bad that is.
Okay, that's assault.
You broke.
That's assault.
You broke. On public street, you broke the $800 glasses. Look at that.
I'm calling from Fairfield.
You know what you just did? You just broke my.
Hey, this is a normal Sunday. This is a normal Sunday at this house, I'm sure. The mums are yelling and this guy just got there. You know, what the fuck?
Glasses.
You just assaulted him. We got that
So
on
look,
video.
she broke my glasses.
Well, the Oakleys
We
did.
got that on video. You just assaulted.
The police coming.
Oi!
That's assault, actually.
Oh,
That's
really?
assault. Yeah.
Whatever you're doing here, it's not assault.
Oh, she ripped it.
Okay. Do you guys think
Yes.
you look good here? I just want to know though. Are you related to Emmett? Are you related to the previous
It's
business
not
at this address?
your business. It's not your business.
To her from
Hey,
outside.
that's
She can't handle this shit.
Excuse me. Can you tell me why you're allowed on public property and to break my glasses?
Why are you allowed here?
I'm on public property.
She's snapped. She's fully snapped. She's still red. It looks like this guy's used to this.
You broke my
I
glasses.
don't care whatever you're gonna say.
You broke my glasses.
I don't care.
This is all publicly listed addresses.
A lawyer and a cop and police.
Yes.
They know you are here.
You broke?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be here.
She keeps grabbing the.
You freak. You're so fucking
it's your business address.
Yeah, it's a business address, so it's actually a publicly listed address. So
Look,
Yes.
look.
Okay, I will get out.
They use the kid to sort of say get out, so that means, oh, you have to leave now. But at the public business where yous are acting like this, yous could have easily answered their questions and said, oh, yeah, well, we're just having lunch or something. Can you come back another day or something? But no, you started acting to get the whole street involved, have your kid yelling, get out, trying to get involved when you're trying to fight two men at the front. You would think that you would say to your kid, go in the back. No, they've just lost the plot. And these people are getting way more money than they deserve over this shit. And look, she already knows that she can break his glasses and do that because NDIS is going to probably pay for the court fees for her.
When you speak to me
Who's the disabled one? These people or the people that they're supposed to be helping?
nicely. Okay,
bro, what the hell's going on?
When you speak to me nicely, I will.
I'm not gonna speak to anyone.
Are you seeing this?
That's
here.
What the hell?
Look,
So what does it say here on the door? Entertainment, cinema, bowling, time zone, farm, swimming, doctors, appointments, hospital. So this lady here, right? Imagine you got an inconvenience, like the disabled person's just pissed off about something and doesn't want to go somewhere. What does she? I don't care what you're gonna say. I don't care. Like, oh, she's gonna smack the disabled person. Like, she can't handle herself. She can't keep her hands off these people. What does she do if a minor inconvenience happens when she's taking care of disabled people, taking them to entertainment like cinema, bowling, time zone, farm, swimming? That's things that kids want to do.
I will when people speak to me nicely.
And this is on public property. Stop screaming so loud in my...
Look at this guy. I'm like this guy, dude. I would be definitely I'd be at this shop today. I'd be out the front. Oh, this is crazy, you know? But this seems like you're going to get, like, you might get hit by this lady just by standing here like this.
Yeah, please.
I think you need to treat it with more respect. Wow.
What is that? Oh, shit. What's happening in there, dude?
That's actually that's my property, actually. That's my property. That's actually my property.
So I'm on public property.
It's not your business.
I'm on public property. She broke my glasses. $800 glasses.
Leave them, the police is coming.
You just broke my glasses.
What happened? Why is the police coming? What happened? This guy walked in and you started trashing shit. The whole business fell apart as these guys walked into their fucking shop. It was all good, right? And then these guys walk in and it fell the fuck apart.
Stop recording me.
No, it's on public property.
No, you're not public. You're
The customer's always right at this
We're
place.
gonna keep filming. Just for asking just normal questions, they get this angry. Like,
it's my property, please.
Like, yeah, imagine a disabled person accidentally went in there, bro. Like, would they just automatically go, it's like, oh, yeah, can I use business? You cannot, I don't care what you say. Just wreck their fucking wheelchair, just take it off them and smash it, dude.
yeah.
I'm just asking my property back. I'm getting my property back. Yeah, I'm getting my property back. Okay, thank you.
And now, can you tell me why you're here?
Why did you break my glasses?
What?
Oh my God. She still doesn't understand why you're here. Why you here? Is that what you're trying to work out? You've been smashing shit. And, actually, why are you here? You know why they're there? To expose you. What the fuck?
When you answer the question,
Are you saying this? You know how you're looking? Do you understand how you look in the situation?
That's assault. Excuse me.
Thank you so much.
Don't think to come to St. Clair. Oh, you're gonna be in the trouble.
Can I ask you a question?
Hey.
Is this a legitimate business?
Bro, what
Whoa, the
heck
door,
is
the
this?
door.
This is a joke. This has made it worse.
Just to
like,
be
honestly.
clear, is it, I just...
Oh, Baba, you fucking stupid. Oh, please, it's like someone get the money off these people. I feel sorry for the kid, but this is what they're gonna think is normal. This is how you grow up in Sydney. You just you yell at everyone that comes in your shop in 2026.
I don't like that you use the R word because this is a disability. Disability. So
No, but even if I know he's playing on emotions right now with that, but this is not like they should honestly be shut down instantly, and like fucking like. Do you know how people get orders to stay away from things? They should stay away from all disabled people. I'm just being honest. So they need restraining orders on these people and disabled people. This is crazy.
I just wanted to ask you a question about the business.
No.
Because
Why can't you? How are you that stupid? You can't ask a question about your fucking business. Flops. Why is there a fucking couch, a lounge in your fucking business right next to the fucking reception table? Like you. Fucking stupid, man.
With the accountants.
It's not your business. Brother, step out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Don't touch me, please. I'm not interested. I'm not interested, please.
So when are we going to get the new glass?
That's sexual assault. That's sexual assault.
Shit.
You just touched me without my permission. That's sexual harassment.
You came onto public property
That's disgusting.
and broke my
I'm not
glasses.
interested at all. Thank you.
Respect
Public-
yourself and out of here.
Public street, and she broke my glasses. $800 glasses broken.
You're not allowed. You're gonna go to the court for that.
To court for public.
Yes, you will go to the court for that, lady.
Is this a legitimate NDIS business?
Out of my property.
We are Christians and you're screaming at me. Like,
I don't care where you're coming from. I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim.
You've got a cross.
Wherever I'm gonna be.
But I'm just wanting to
But you
know.
got a cross.
Came here,
I asked
But is this-
questions,
but is
and I
yes.
called the police on you.
But
Yeah.
is
What,
this
for
a
asking
legitimate
questions?
NDIS business? We're just asking, is it a legitimate NDIS business?
Is that your business?
Well, is it legitimate? I just want to know.
No. Just answer the question. Is that your business?
Well, it is because
Is not your business? Is that your business? I don't know what she's saying here.
No, it's not.
This is taxpayer funded.
So she just said it's not. He said, "Is this a legitimate business?" And she said, "No, it's not."
We want to
You
know.
don't care. You're not the tax office. You're not
Yes.
NDIS. You're nothing.
Do you know what? But the funny thing is we do pay tax. So we technically are, even though we don't like it. We technically are.
investigators.
No.
We're investigators.
As much as your brain can't comprehend that this trickles down into us paying more tax for bullshit, and shit doesn't get fixed because we're paying you this shit to have a business here for no fucking reason. You're doing no good for us.
My public tax, my taxes paid towards you.
Ever I met in my life.
That's very disrespectful, actually.
But it's
I need
too hard
know
to comprehend,
that
I
you apologize
understand.
for how you've treated us.
Not everyone's
It
supposed
is pretty
to know that.
disrespectful, I would say.
I just want to know.
Okay.
Excuse me. I just. Oh,
Or
okay,
let
so I
it- let
didn't
it
see
close.
I just want to know. Do
Yeah.
you apologize for how you treated us?
This is very disrespectful. You broke my glasses. And
Look
now
at that. They were having a nice day, and
we're looking,
two people
we're looking
walked
for
in.
some-
Look
we're looking
good.
for some services, if that's fine. I don't know what the hell's
Have
going
a good
on
day,
here.
everybody. Have a God bless you all.
Have a good one. What the hell is this, bro?
I recommend everyone use Sunny Days Care Disability Services. They're really
They're
a great
so
business and they're
fucking
very
good.
respectful.
Man, what a great business. What a great business. I'm sure the disabled people get treated lovely by them. I'm sure the reason that they got shut down the first time isn't because they treat the disabled people so lovely like that. Is she still calling the cops? She's still calling the cops.
Very professional.
They're gonna
How could you be so old and so stupid in this life to think that you're calling the cops over that?
get a great 5-star review.
But it's a legitimate business.
If you're disgusted like us from what you've seen in this video, help us make a difference, please.
Go to our website, ndisexposed.com. Help sign our petition. We're calling for an immediate investigation with the National Anti-Corruption Commission. We want the NDIS to go to people who actually deserve it, not people who are rorting the system for their own personal gain and bleeding our nation dry.
Click the link below and sign up, please. We need
Sign
your
up,
help.
thank you.
Yeah,
We need
do
your
that.
help. Thank you.
Do that if you're interested in stopping this shit. These guys are legends, man. I'm sure it is not over yet. This is just a little start, but they did actually very good. I thought something was going to come. When Nick Shirley did that thing in America, I was like, fuck, man, we definitely have shit in Australia. And all of a sudden, it's here. So, yeah, go follow these guys. It's by Pete Z and Drew Pavlo. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's their names there. I subscribed. I don't know. There's two of them, so go give them both a look. And obviously, yeah, they got the link for the sign the petition, which I'll leave in this video. Which is it's as I get older, I feel like this shit is interesting, and this is bad, bro. This is bad. And I'm not saying all disability people in that industry, they're not like this. Usually it's a very hardworking, they have all the utensils. They don't just rock up with sandals to fucking clean your place. They usually are very overly helpful. And those people at the end there, they shouldn't be looking after disabled people. If they're teaching their kids to yell at people, get out of their business. Imagine what happens if a disabled person fucking maybe just does something they don't want. They're gonna call the cops on the disabled person after they beat the shit out of him. I don't know what they were thinking, but yes, this is a great video. Go like and subscribe to this video. It's got like 395,000 views. I'm sure it's still growing. And yeah, if you don't want to hear my react to it, go watch it. I recommend, and go sign the petition if you feel away. Anyway, let's move on. Maybe I'll do one more react. Or no, fuck it. How long have I... I could jump off. It's Sunday. I'm not going to fucking be here too long. I was going to play this over the top. Maybe I'll play it later tonight. Anyway, latest.